W5RHS.
Welcome back, Kelly.
Just giving y'all information. Northern part of Arkansas has got a thunderstorm watch, and we're under a mesoscale discussion right now of a watch. Likely issuance 80%, risk for large hail, including tornadoes and all that fun stuff. Let's see. The severe risk primarily hail in the short term, but then later on the tornado risk is going to increase.
I'm worried about 8 to 10 o'clock in the morning when those winds are supposed to hit about 80 mile an hour.
Is that going to hit me?
It's probably going to hit us all. Something here. W5RHS controller.
WX radio monitor on. Five, monitor, 6.
Okay, Brian, write down 145.350.
Magazine. Back to the business. Let's see what's going on with them. Hang on, W5RHS.
Monitor 145.35 minus.
Y'all carry on, W5RHS.
Hanging out with the lowlifes all night, how do you feel?
He hang out with us all night long. Mercy, he'll be a condemned individual.
KE0LTJ. Hey, Robert, you said 145.350?
Yeah, Kelly just you ain't got to do nothing. Kelly just dialed it up. We're in monitor mode.
Okay, so if I just stay on here, we're okay?
Yeah, Kelly's monitoring everything from Texarkana to Oklahoma City.
Well, how does that work?
You remember that $160 controller I told you about?
Yes, sir.
Well, his costs a lot more, but it does the same thing.
Okay. When I heard it say 145.350, then I heard a minus.
Yeah, it's a negative offset.
But I didn't hear a PL.
Well, if it wasn't already stored in the controller, that would have prompted him to put it in, but Kelly's got high dollar shit. Stuff.
I copy high dollar stuff.
Yeah, that linker 2 will do everything that the club does, but it's less than $200.
Does that mean we're linked in right now and we're across the state, or we're just monitoring?
Just monitoring. And that's one of the options.
I like that.
See, right now, if anybody says anything on 140 on the magazine repeater, we'll hear them.
So we're stalking them.
Yeah, but I'd be more wanting to know what's going on around Mena.
repeater. But that magazine repeater does cover down the meter, if I remember right.
GSP, go ahead, Dennis.
Well, it's looking like right now.
Pretty solid sale back over there in Sequoia County, and they've got a significant weather advisory for this stuff that's moving into LaFleur County. It looks like it will likely track across our area. We're, still maybe about a half hour to an hour from seeing some of this impact our area, but it's moving pretty steady, and it's just that one line, so that should be about it. But it's a little bit more instability over this way, and a little bit stronger wind shear profiles, south of I-40, so it's definitely something to keep watching. It's just, it's not heavy enough for hail or anything in it right now. I'm not seeing any of that.
I'll be here. I need to get out and run. I guess you can't hear up there. So,
85 GSP.
big simply.
QSC, this station KD5 GSP with severe weather information. Great. National Weather Service also has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Haskell, central Latimer County, and central LaFleur County, southeastern Oklahoma until 6:30 a.m. Correct? Mile-per-hour wind gusts quarters high is held as possible. This is radar indicated. Locations in or near the path include Podo, Panama, Calahina, Worcester, Red Oak, McCurtain, Pecoshin, Fanshawe, Cameron, Calahina State Park, Bagel, Yanush, McCurtain, Lake Worcester State Park, McGuire, Shaky Point, Rock Island, Panola, Summerfield, Milton. These storms are tracking towards western Arkansas. We are monitoring at this time from our EOCs in Franklin and Logan County. And be advised that this line of storms is expected to track into west central Arkansas within the next hour. And we are under a severe thunderstorm watch until 10 a.m. this morning. This is station KD5 GSP, Franklin Logan SKYWARN. We are in monitor mode at this time. QSC, this is KD5 GSP, Franklin Logan SKYWARN with a severe thunderstorm warning, correct? Service Tulsa has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Haskell, Sequoia County, southeastern Adair, northern LaFleur counties, and eastern Oklahoma until 6:45 a.m., correct? 5 a.m. severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from 3 miles south of Bayonne to 4 miles southeast of McGuire, moving northeast at 70 miles per hour. Hazards will include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and nickel-sized hail. This is radar indicated. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations in or near the path include Salazar, Podo, Nicola, Mulroe, Rowland, Spiro, Marcoma, Bayonne, Panama, Bonanza in Sebastian County, Kyoto, McCurtain, Pecoshin, Gans, Cameron, Marble City, Tomahawk, Moffett, Brushy, McCurtain. This includes Interstate 40 in Oklahoma between mile markers 295 and 328. For your protection, move to interior room on the lowest floor of the building, correct? Quick look at the Doppler radar. We see this line of storms intensifying. The warning is in eastern Oklahoma. However, we have thunderstorm activity now extending in southern Madison County down through northern Franklin County into all of Crawford County and portions of Sebastian County. The leading edge is not severe at this time, but there is more unstable atmosphere here, and there's definitely a potential with our being close to a warm front to our south for interaction and possibly seeing some low-level shear. So we want to keep a good eye on these storms as they move into the area. This is station KD5 GSP, Franklin, Logan, Skyward. KD5 GSP, Franklin, Logan, Skyward. We're beginning to see winds increasing. Now with this line of storms that's moving out of eastern Oklahoma into western Arkansas, and there may be some increase taking place with the cell that's currently tracking across portions of Sebastian County, and that's ahead of the area for the significant weather advisory. Still have warnings in effect for portions of Sequoia County and northern LaPorte County. This is station KD5 GSP, Franklin, Logan, Go. QST, this is station KD5 GSP, Franklin, Logan, Skyward. A message from the National Weather Service in Tulsa regarding the storms that are getting ready to move into western Arkansas. There's good consensus, according to the National Weather Service, that storm rotation potential increases as the storms get to the edge of our forecast area from southeastern LaPorte County to South Sebastian and southern Franklin County, with the potential increasing as it exits our area. So for those of us in this area, Franklin, Logan, Johnson, Sebastian counties, we need to keep a good eye on these storms as they get ready to move into the area. This is station KD5 GSP, Franklin, Logan, Skyward.
Rick, they're showing a little rotation out here by Fort Coffee now. Just out there to the west of Fort Smith.
One of the broadcast meteorologists was discussing that. I was going to hold off on that since that part of the storm doesn't look to track to us. They're wanting to really watch this stuff that's, this stuff that's coming up out of LaPorte County. This is interacting with that warm front. So, but that potential starting to increase as it moves over into our area. So, I guess one of those things right now with so many folks in bed, we really need to stay on our toes with it. Get information out there.
Long I put it down until I'll get you something for this side morning. I've accepted it. GSP, I've accepted it.
5XNZ, KD5 GSP, go ahead.
You pick up on the new mission statement there, put out 6:32.
Got it. I was getting ready to read it off, Dennis.
That's right.
A little bit of a cold. I'm making sure I had a throat lozenge yet. I was getting ready for it. QST, this is station KD5 GSP, Franklin, Logan, Skyward. National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a significant weather advisory for northwestern Franklin, Crawford, northwestern Sebastian, and southeastern Washington counties until 7:15 a.m., right? 1 a.m. strong thunderstorms are located along a line extending from 6 miles west of Short and 4 miles north of Cameron. Movement was northeast at 55 miles per hour. Dime-sized hail and wind gusts of 50 to 55 miles per hour will be possible for these storms. Locations entered near the path include Fort Smith, Van Buren, Cedarville, Mountainburg, Natural Dam, Alma, Barling, Lavaca, Mulberry, Dyer, Bonanza, Winslow, Chester, Rudy, Blackburn, Lee Creek, Fort Smith Regional Airport, Devils End State Park, Brentwood, and Lake Fort Smith. This includes Interstate 40 in Arkansas between mile markers 0 and 32. Interstate 540 between mile markers 1 and 14. Interstate 49 between mile markers 22 and 50. Right? Thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 10 a.m. for northwestern and west central Arkansas and northeastern Oklahoma. Place for a thunderstorm watch also remains in effect until 11 a.m. for west central Arkansas. This is KD5 GSP, Franklin, Logan, Scout. GSP, Franklin, Logan, Skyward. message from the National Weather Service in the chat room. This is from the meteorologist in charge of the Tulsa. He's advising that instability, that the warm front, as noted from previous, and the instability gradient extends from about Podo, southeast of Waldron, and on southeast. Along the south of the boundary surface, Cape values are running 1,000 to 2,000 joules per kilogram, so there's quite a bit of instability. The cap ranges from fairly weak in parts of far southeast Oklahoma to moderately strong to the warm front, and then very strong north of the warm front. At the moment, the Weather Service thinks that the wind coming down the River Valley area loft is going to struggle. If it does, it will be damaging. All thoughts on that potential are welcome. So we're going to watch this very close. New severe thunderstorm is coming from parts of LaPorte County. Tornado tag possible due to small circulations in the line, so it is intensifying in this area. Stand by for text of the severe thunderstorm warning for LaPorte County. GSP Franklin Logan SKYWARN National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern LaPorte County. This is until 7:30 a.m. At 6:38 a.m., severe thunderstorms located along a line extending from 3 miles south of Lake Wister State Park and 17 miles east of Cloudy. Movement was northeast at 65 miles per hour. This will track into western Arkansas. This is radar indicated. Expect damage to roofs, sidings, and trees. Locations in and near the path include Heavener, Octavia, Heavener, Runestone State Park, Hughes, Big Cedar, and Hodges. Your protection move to an interior around the lowest floor of the building. This is KD5 GSP, Franklin, Logan SKYWARN.
Repeater 6:45 a.m.
TQST, this is KD5 GSP, National Weather Service in Tulsa. Will be issuing a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Sebastian and southern Franklin counties in just a few moments. Stand by and we will have text for them.
Alert on.
QST, the National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Franklin, Sebastian, and east central LaPorte counties until 7:45 a.m. At 6:46 a.m., severe thunderstorms located along a line extending from 3 miles east of Cameron to near Heavener, Runestone State Park, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Hazards will include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. This is radar indicated. Expect damage to roof, siding, and trees. Break. Locations in or near the path include Podo, Charleston, Greenwood, Mansfield, Hackett, Howell, Hartford, Huntington, Bonanza, Branch, Midland, Cameron, Excelsior, Bloomer, Washburn, Burnville, Fort Chaffee, Jenny Lind, Rock Island, and Patterson. For your protection, move to interior room on the lowest floor of a building. This is Station KD5 GSP Franklin Logan SKYWARN. Again, this storm will be possible of producing 60-mile-per-hour winds, penny-sized hail, and there is a potential for a storm to develop some rotation. KD5 GSP. QST, this station KD5 GSP Franklin Logan SKYWARN. National Weather Service in Tulsa advises that a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 7:30 for southeastern LaPorte County. At 6:52 a.m., severe thunderstorms located along a line extending from 6 miles west of Hartford to 10 miles south of Octavia, moving northeast at 70 miles per hour. 65-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail will be possible. Station KD5 GSP Franklin Logan SKYWARN.
The time is 6:54 a.m.
N5XNC repeater.
KD5 GSP, Franklin, Logan SKYWARN, quick radar update. We're watching area winds that are beginning to increase. Approximately just to the east of Mansfield on up to the southwest of Charleston. These winds are, because this storm is becoming very outflow dominant, we need to keep good on these winds. They should be impacting extreme western Logan County in the next few minutes, and that's going to be back to the west-southwest of the Boonville area. So these winds are increasing, and remember, these are potential winds of up to around 60 miles per hour. This is approaching the southwestern portion of Logan County, and this is the line from about Charleston down towards the east of Mansfield in Sebastian County. This is KD5 GSP, Franklin, Logan SKYWARN.
KB2KWD, copy.
Mike, it's still a ways out from your area, but it's probably going to get just a little bit more organized the further east these storms track, so be ready for anything.
Roger, we'll be here at the house and monitoring throughout the rest of the duration of the weather this morning.
Appreciate you being there. Glad to have you back.
It is truly nice to be back. KB2KWD.
GSP, Franklin, Logan SKYWARN, just a quick radar update. Looks like those 60-mile-per-hour winds are now entering the extreme southwestern corner of Logan County. Southwestern corner of Logan County. They're definitely beginning to intensify as these cells track further east. KD5 GSP.
Attention, severe thunderstorm warning.
KD5 GSP, Dennis, I was over on public service.
The National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Logan County in western Arkansas, western Erie County in central Arkansas, southern Johnson County in western Arkansas, Scott County in western Arkansas, Yell County in central Arkansas, Central Pope, P.
Copy, stand by for severe thunderstorm warning break.
P. County in central Arkansas.
CQSC, QSC, KD5 GSP, Franklin, Logan SKYWARN, National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Logan County, western Perry County, southern Johnson County, Scott County, Yell County, and central Pope County until 8:15 a.m. At 7:15 a.m., severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from Branch to 9 miles southeast of Camp, moving east 60 miles per hour. Hazards will include 60 mile per hour wind gusts and possible penny-sized hail. This is radar indicated. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Russellville, Clarksville, Boonville, Walden, Harris, Danville, Dardanelle, Pottsville, Lamar, Dover, Nolan, London, Magazine, Knoxville, Sioux Falls, Hartman, Hector, Scranton, Ratcliffe, and Blue Mountain. This includes Interstate 40 between mile markers 51 and 9. Receiver protection moved to interior realm and lowest floor of the building. This is KD5 GSP, Franklin, Logan SKYWARN.
Attention, severe thunderstorm warning.
The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 12, effective until 3 p.m. This watch includes the following counties: in Arkansas, Cleburne, Conway, Faulkner, Garland, Grant, Hot Spring, Jefferson, Lone Oak, Perry, Prairie, Pulaski, Saline, White, and Yell. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The
W5RHS repeater.
QST, this is KD5 GSP Franklin Logan SKYWARN. For any spotters, western Logan County, from Boonville on up to just south of the Branch area, these winds have picked up. They're running about 65 miles an hour, maybe 70 miles per hour in some locations. This is for the southwestern and western areas of Logan County right now. This is where the intense winds are. This segment of the storm is beginning to bow out. Winds are now over 70 miles per hour, the latest update that I just got. This is moving on up towards the Paris area, Paris and Coxville area. Potential for 70 mile per hour winds. This is base velocity indicated. KD5 GSP Franklin Logan SKYWARN.
XLZ Mobile. I'll be westbound Paris on 22.
Be westbound from Paris on Highway 22. KD5 GSP.
5GSP, 5XMZ. That storm has reached Paris, the west side of Paris at this time.
That west side of Paris. Dennis, you got an estimate on what kind of winds you've got?
I'm probably in 50, 55 mile an hour winds at this time. And very heavy rain. I'm going to try to pull off up here somewhere and set it out here for just a minute. But right now, I'd say 55, 60 mile per hour winds are getting into the west side of Paris now.
Relay that to the National Weather Service in Little Rock. KD5 GSP.
580 White, monitoring. Nothing to report at this time.
He got you logged in. GSP Franklin Logan SKYWARN. These winds that are in between the Paris, from Paris on over towards Scranton, they may be approaching mid-70s up to 80 miles per hour. This is base velocity estimation. Base velocity estimation only at this time. These are going to be damaging winds tracking across north-central Logan County. GSP.
The time is 7:30 a.m.
KD5 NDJ. You logged in, Jim. KD5 GSP. 5XMZ and 5XMZ, KD5 GSP.
5XMZ Mobile.
Wanted to make sure that you were safe.
The gust front's I'm past it. I'm moving again. I'm over about 2 miles to the east of Coxville. Right now, winds are probably 35 miles an hour, and the rain is still pretty steady, but the real heavy stuff, I've gone through it. I'm assuming that most of this is past and into the parish or past the parish around the Subiaco area at this time.
Break. KB2 KWD, KB2 KWD. Mike, get ready. It's just about on top of you. It's bowing out real good. It's up over 80 miles an hour on the base velocity, and that's an estimate. That's radar indicated, but it could be up well over 80 miles per hour headed your way. Hey, Mike, if that was you, I copy the acknowledgement, KD5 GSP.
GSP, 5XMZ. Will you relay to Mike if he can hear you? I know he's right now it's pretty bad there, but if he sees any damage over that direction, if he'd let you know, I'll go back over that direction. Right now I'm in a heavy rain situation here, but I'll turn around and go back that way if there's damage.
Dennis, I would suggest You know, you might want to check things all the way to Coxville, but it would be safer once you did that to start working your way back east and see what we got, because this is just keeps picking up and it's blowing out real strong. And it's, I'm seeing an estimate in the center of it for about 85 miles per hour, and that's on base velocity. That's nothing confirmed. It's radar indicated, but it's showing that potential.
Well, I'm pulling in the Coxville area now. I'll make a swing through here in Radcliffe, and then if I don't see anything, I'll ease back toward eastern Florida County and 5XMD.
5 GSP.
5 GSP, KWD. I did copy Dennis direct.
I just got the latest scan. It's maintaining intensity, so get ready. You may want to go ahead and take cover first.
5 GSP, 5XMD. Not seeing anything as far as damaged trees down or anything over this direction, but I just talked to the SO and they didn't have anybody over on the eastern side of the county, so they give us a report, so I'm going to ease that direction. If you hear anything, let me know in 5XMD.
I just talked to Fred on public service. He's going to drive down 309 to that part of our county and just kind of check things out, since that intense winds extended from Arizona up to that area. And Katie 5 GSP.
Thank you. M5XM2.
QSD, this is station Katie 5 GSP, Franklin, Logan, Skywarn. The National Weather Service in Little Rock continues the severe thunderstorm warning for Logan, Perry, Johnson, Scott, Yale, and Polk counties. Break. 7:38 a.m. Severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Spadra to 6 miles southwest of Gravely, moving east at 60 miles per hour. 60 mile per hour wind gusts or greater are to be expected. This is radar indicated. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Russellville, Clarksville, Paris, Danville, Dardanelle, Pottsville, Lamar, Dover, Ola, London, Knoxville, Subiaco, Hartman, Hector, Scranton, Blue Mountain, Lake Dardanelle State Park, Hoyt, Pettigene River Wildlife Management Area, and Midway in Logan County. This includes Interstate 40 between mile markers 51 and 90. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. This is station KD5 GSP, Franklin, Logan, Skywarn.
KB2KWD Scranton. Got the heavy rain picking up now, winds 20 to 25, and have had temporary loss of commercial power.
KD5 GSP.
GSP 5XMZ.
XMZ, go ahead, KD5 GSP.
I'm back in Paris, and I don't see anything at all here that looks like damage. I don't know if Mike, that thing's passed Mike yet or not. I'm going to see if he had any kind of damage around his house before I drove all the way over to Scranton. If he doesn't have, it's probably okay that direction.
KB2KWD, how are things over there towards Scranton, Subiaco?
GSP and 5XMZ, KB2KWD, doing fair here. Really did not get a lot of the wind, just a mild gust around 25, a couple of close lightning strikes, and some minor interruptions to commercial power.
Roger that. Dennis, I'm going to stick around till this warning expires, and there's some stuff south of us, but it's not going to track up this way, and they're starting to trim back the watch. They just canceled for Sebastian County, so I think we'll be okay the rest of the day and until all the big winds get here this afternoon.
Well, we got a lot of water here on this street. It's running down pretty good up here, but I don't know how much rain we did get, but we got quite a bit here during that front. But I think I'll pull it over here then and grab me a biscuit or something, and then I'll check back in with you here in a bit if you don't go before I get back. And we'll catch you later on today or sometime maybe.
Just check for a Doppler estimate on 1 hour rainfall, and it looks like about a ½ inch. And I've got a storm total that's showing about the same thing, about a ½ inch, but it all came at once.
Well, I guess we got by another one. I don't, like I say, I'm driving through here. I don't see any damage to any of the signs on the highway. And all the trees are still intact, so I guess we got lucky.
As people start venturing out, they may find some things, but that'll be all right. But I was worried about it. That's a pretty intense line. It's like it's done what they forecasted to do. It picked up as it got further east, and that's what it did. But I'll stick around this morning in Kansas, KD5 GSP.
I can see if you're there when I leave here. Thanks again, Rick. 587 Mike, thank you for what you do over there.
Roger, Dennis and Rick. Glad we could be of help today, and sure good to be back home and around for when the weather comes in and through. KB2KWD.
This is KF5ASC, meant to the last station. I mean, they don't have a net going on for the weather coming in, do they?
5XNZ repeater 7:53 a.m.
There does not seem to be a net at the moment in 5GC.
Roger, man. This is KF5ASC. I just become mobile, man. I heard man chatter on the radio, man. With the weather coming in, I didn't know if they had activated man SKYWARN or not, man. Thank you, sir, man. This is KF5ASC, man. Mobile, Benton to North Little Rock.
W5RHS to that station who was wondering about the SKYWARN net. We're monitoring Mount Magazine repeater. They're fixing to probably shut theirs down shortly, and we're just in monitor mode right now. That's why you're hearing it on 120 only right at the moment. Just kind of keeping an eye on what's coming in. I don't know if hopefully somebody will activate something further east as time goes on. W5RHS. I think W5RHS going to be on the controller a second.
VHF link off.
The time is 8 a.m.
W5RHS repeater.
AD5EO with Saline County Aries is active and monitoring the weather situation. If you have any reportable information, you may contact us on the 146.8050 repeater, AD5EO.
Attention, severe thunderstorm warning.
Has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Perry County and central Arkansas, Garland County and central Arkansas, Saline County and central Arkansas, south central Yell County and central Arkansas, northern Hot Spring County in southwestern Arkansas, eastern Montgomery County in western Arkansas, until 9 a.m. At 8:20 a.m., a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles north of Myers, or 14 miles east of Mount Ida, moving east at 75 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Hot Springs, Benton, Bryant, Hot Springs Village, Perryville, Haskell, Shannon Hills, Mountain Pine, Rockport, Traskwood, Lansdale, Myers, Jessieville, Lake Washita State Park, Lofton, Rockwell, Salem in Saline County, Williams Junction, Hot Springs Memorial Field, Hot Springs National Park. This includes Interstate 30 between mile markers 99 and 126. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station WXJ55 in Little Rock, originating from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in North Little Rock. The National Weather Service forecast for Central Arkansas dense fog advisory in effect until 6 a.m. Central Standard Time early this morning for portions of the listening area. Severe thunderstorm watch 10 in effect until 10 a.m. Central Standard Time this morning for portions of the listening.
6 time out. 6 time out. Clear.
Hello, Tracy. Y'all get any weather down there yet? K5TL.
Kind of wrapped all around us. I don't know if the storm in Hot Springs is holding together or not, or western Garland County, but that came from the west early this morning. Western Oklahoma, western Arkansas up there. And if it holds together, it could cause some havoc. And eastern Arkansas is probably going to be under the gun this morning. Good morning to you, sir. How are y'all doing?
Listen to this weather up here, so for y'all, we'll check in the blind Hamstead. Remember, it's at 10 o'clock today. Now, I'm sure John will call you, so. Other than that, not a lot going on here. So, we'll listen to the game here a little later. We'll eat some Chinese food, that's about it. So, alright, we'll get off here in case anybody wants to report any weather for these storms that are coming. They just issued that warning for Stone County, Izard, I believe Faulkner, and all that. So, anything we can do, let us know. But we'll catch you on the net over there. K5TL. We'll be right.
Attention, severe thunderstorm warning.
Has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Perry County in central Arkansas, Faulkner County in central Arkansas, Conway County in central Arkansas, northwestern Saline County in central Arkansas, Pulaski County in central Arkansas, until 9:30 a.m. At 8:44 a.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 7 miles east of Olney to 7 miles northeast of Jessieville to near Hot Springs National Park, moving northeast at 75 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Little Rock, North Little Rock, Conway, Sherwood, Jacksonville, West Little Rock, Marmel, Hot Springs Village, Downtown Little Rock, Morrilton, Perryville, North Little Rock Airport, Little Rock Air Force Base, Southwest Little Rock, Greenbrier, Valonia, Mayflower, Argenta, Worcester, Apello. This includes the following highways: Interstate 30 between mile markers 139 and 142. Interstate 40 between mile markers 100 and 163. Interstate 430 between mile markers 3 and 12. Interstate 630 between mile markers 1 and 7. Interstate 440 between mile markers 7 and 14. Bus Highway 67 between mile markers 1 and 15. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect.
6 time out.
Hey, Tim.
Now we hear that, and so it looks like Little Rock is going to get a little bit of weather coming through there. So we will be here, and I will be checking them on the net after 9 or 10 your time. So we'll be right there and try to monitor this one as much as I can. Thanks a lot. KC5EIQ.
Sounds good. Yeah, if anybody has any reports, we can sure forward them all the weather service. So, especially wind damage, hail damage, anything of that nature. We monitor here as well. K5TO.
6, time out, clear.
Communications to 32.
Go ahead.
Hey, I was just going to notify you that we're going to be under a severe thunderstorm warning until 9:30 now.
Okay, thanks. And that's 3 toilets on Aspen.
10-4, I'll correct it then.
AD5EO with Saline County areas is monitoring the 146.8050 for severe weather information.
K5WRS monitoring.
And 5 imminent. Check. Background on bit. 1.5 imminent.
Has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Clark County in southwestern Arkansas, northeastern Pike County in southwestern Arkansas, southern Garland County in central Arkansas, Hot Spring County in southwestern Arkansas, southeastern Montgomery County in western Arkansas, until 9:45 a.m. At 9:01 a.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Amity, or 21 miles northwest of Arkadelphia, moving east at 50 miles per hour. Hazard: 60 miles per hour in gusts and quarter-size hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Hot Springs, Arkadelphia, Malvern, Glenwood, Rockport, Amity, Caddo Valley, Perla, Lansdale, Hot Springs Memorial Field, Halfway, Lofton, Rockwell, Doug Gray Lake State Park, Hot Springs National Park, Donaldson, Friendship, Bismarck, Alpine, Magnet Cove. This includes Interstate 30 between mile markers 70 and 105. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station WXJ55 in Little Rock, originating from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in North Little Rock.
K5WRS, W5RHS.
Go ahead, Kelly, K5WRS.
Start talking about that one. I'm looking at that one on radar around Perla and Malvern. It's bowling out there. It looks like it's really got a lot of wind in it. It might strengthen and do some other stuff even. In fact, there's so much turbulence in it, it's showing a TVS signature on it, north of Donaldson.
5 SSA mobile.
It's been raining cats and dogs up here. My front yard looks like a lake, go figure. And, anyway, we've seen all this stuff on
Clear.
the weather, what have you. I'm just surprised the weather net's not up.
I'm surprised it is too. Not up somewhere, but I don't know what's going on, so I guess we can talk about our own here. Do something. I'm hearing them talking on the Malvern repeater. It said they had about 60 miles an hour wind or better coming through there.
Well, right now, up here, there's no movement whatsoever. Everything is still as it could be. And 10 minutes ago, it was pouring like crazy.
watch and see what happens. And hope everything's okay for everybody.
Starting to thunder pretty good here. Swap antennas, W5RHS.
5RHS SKYWARN.
W5RHS dodging lightning bolts. Go ahead.
M&X is out there somewhere, but we're not sure where he's at. I tried to come at him earlier, and he couldn't hear us, and we barely heard him, so might listen for him. Maybe he's got a report or something, depending on where he's at down there, and maybe just spotting the storms down there. We've been tracing our own a little earlier, and he was trying to get in there, but he just wasn't in.
Yeah, I heard that. I think we lost power at the 120.
Winds and lots of lightning over here on Salt Creek Road in 3 LDL.
About how we got an estimate of what the wind speed is.
Looking at the trees, I'm going to say between 40 and 45 miles per hour. I'm watching my vertical is taking a pretty good beating.
W5RHS.
K5SSA mobile monitor.
Rain had slacked up over here.
Does not let up here. Troy, it is getting with it. W5RHS. W5RHS to K5DNF.
W5RHS, this is KG5DNF. Go ahead.
It's really getting it up here where I live, Troy. I'd say wind in about 50, 60 miles an hour, torrential rain, and numerous, I know it's not reportable, but numerous cloud-to-ground lightning.
Yes, sir. I stuck my head out the door down here at the EOC just a few minutes ago, and it looks almost like it's nighttime outside. And my radar just updated, and we're right under the gun right now.
I got the GR level 3 up. Did you see that little, there's a little shear marker right below the word Benton. Do you see that?
Yes, sir, I do.
Somebody said they thought they lost power over at the 147.720 or 120.
Oh, I know, but you know that you can link up, but I'm not going to be running the SKYWARN net. I thought y'all had something worked out with cost group.
It must still be up and going.
You could do some you could do some updates, I guess. We need some updates. People down there in Malvern, they're getting blown out, and up here too.
Oh, yes, sir, I know. Oh, let's see here. I'm watching LCK chat as well.
Yeah, me too.
And conversing on as well. Can you give me a confirmed wind speed?
Just guesstimation by looking at the limbs. According to what the criteria looks like, it's about 50 and 60.
The spotter out at the airport right now, and he says he sees a wall of water coming at him right now.
What frequency is he running?
We're on 146.42 simplex.
Where's the repeater where we could hear what was going on?
Now, some people don't like repeaters. I've got 3 repeaters and a simplex frequency all running.
Very interesting. Okay, yeah, well, that'll keep you busy.
Oh, yeah, it does get busy. I got 4 frequencies, radar, LZK chat. Hey, it's a good time.
Tornado warning, Faulkner, Pulaski County.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
In Little Rock has issued a tornado warning for South Central Faulkner County in central Arkansas, northeastern Pulaski County in central Arkansas until 10:30 a.m. At 9:54 a.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over West Little Rock, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Little Rock, North Little Rock, Sherwood, Jacksonville, West Little Rock, Marmel, downtown Little Rock, North Little Rock Airport, Little Rock Air Force Base, Southwest Little Rock, Argenta, Burns Park, Gravel Ridge, Morgan, Marche, Chenal Valley, Oak Grove in Pulaski County, Olmsted, Provo Junction, Gibson. This includes the following highways: Interstate 30 between mile markers 141 and 142. Interstate 40 between mile markers 142 and 163. Interstate 430 between mile markers 4 and 12. Interstate 630 between mile markers 2 and 7. Interstate 440 between mile markers 10 and 14. Bus Highway 67 between mile markers 1 and 11. The National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Grant County and Central.
6, time out.
All stations stand by in 5JLC.
AR link system counting online. Please wait.
After the flood.
8 on 120, stand by. W5RHS.
Warning. Central AR SKYWARN net up. SKYWARN net up.
This is N5CG. N5JLC operating as N5CG. We have activated the weather net because of tornado warning in central Arkansas. If you see any reportable criteria or anything, any observations that you'd like to report, call N5CG.
I'm going to be westbound on I-30, about the 128-mile marker, and high winds and heavy rain.
Be careful and let me know if you see anything else.
The time is 10 a.m.
W5RHS repeater.
W5RHS, this is KG5DNF. Go ahead, sir.
Well, you're level 3 on that tornado warning on the base velocity up there around Little Rock. right there below Maumelle. Does that not look kind of like a couplet forming right there on that yellow highway southwest of Interstate 40?
It's okay by me.
To me, it looks like the couplet. You can see, actually, it's kind of a counterclockwise twist. What road is that right there? It is Maumelle Boulevard right now, what it looks like.
Oh, yes, sir. There we go. I just got an update. Ooh, that's just turning nasty.
I'm going to flip on channel 1147 or something, see if I'm reading this right. W5RHS.
All right, Kelly. They did finally activate SKYWARN.
Yeah, I noticed, right? When the tornado's on top of somebody.
I'm not in charge. 85EO is back to the other frequency.
I'm not in charge either. I just keep the equipment running. W5RHS. And DNF, I know you're busy, but we were correct. It's a 430 I-40 interchange right past Maumelle Boulevard, so that was the couplet. They're showing it on TV. W5RHS.
Thank you very much, Kelly. I do appreciate that. I'll keep learning as we go along. KG5DNF.
SKYWARN net. Stand by.
SKYWARN net up.
To be a radar indicated tornado with hail of 1 inch. This tornado warning is for Faulkner and Pulaski County till 10:30 a.m. Again, this is radar indicated.
W5RHS.
Go ahead, Kelly.
You have your radar up in front of you? GR level 3 or anything?
Yes, sir.
Crossbanding, so you said something. All I got was a quick key.
Sorry about that. I get out of the habit of repeater conversations. Yes, sir, I do.
See where the couplet is. I saw it on here, and they're showing it on 11 too, so it's, you know where it's at. W5RHS.
Yeah, it's looking to be, just almost right on top at Murray Park right now, from what I can see. 5CG. Tornado warning remains in effect for parts of Pulaski and Faulkner County. If you see any reportable criteria or any observable weather, call in 5CG.
SKYWARN net up.
W5DKD in Maumelle monitoring.
5CG SKYWARN.
In 5CG, K5BRM.
K5BRM, this is N5CG, go ahead.
Tornado touchdown, Morgan and Maumelle, and that is per public safety, Pulaski County Sheriff.
Okay, to be clear, you have not witnessed this, is that right?
I have not witnessed it. I just turned it over to the sheriff's van.
K5DNF, W5RHS.
W5RHF, KG5DNF. Go ahead, sir.
Just relaying to you. It's out of our area, but Pulaski County Sheriff confirmed tornado touchdown at Morgan and Maumelle.
All righty. Thank you, sir.
W5RHS.
That. N5CG. It's just a situational awareness report. 5,000 are without power in West Little Rock. There was a relay from law enforcement, Sheriff's Department, saying that there was a possible touchdown near Maumelle from this current tornado warning that is still active at this moment. The rotation has significantly decreased, but because of that, they may continue this, or they said currently their idea will be to cancel it in just about 3 minutes. So we'll see what happens. N5CG.
SKYWARN, net up.
N5CG, stand by. National Weather Service, Little Rock issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Central Prairie County, Lonoke County, and Grant, South Central Faulkner County, Northwestern Jefferson, Southeastern Saline, 11 a.m. Hazard included is 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Radar indicated. Expect damage to roof site. Damage, or if you witness severe weather, please call in 5CG. This is N5CG. All of us be advised. As of 10:21, National Weather Service has expired the tornado warning that was for Faulkner and Pulaski County. It's funny that as I read this, 3 minutes later, the sirens are still going off in Pulaski County. But that is the current situation. The severe thunderstorm remains in effect for that area and areas further south.
SKYWARN, net up. SKYWARN, net up.
Since the tornado threat seems to have dissipated in the area, and we're not hearing any reports at all, I'm going to go ahead and take down the net. However, feel free to continue to talk about the weather, and if the need should so arise, then I or someone else can bring the link back up. N5JLC on tone.
Shutting down AR link system net. Please wait.
Our link system, SKYWARN net, is over.
N5GLC, W5RHS, 2 tornado warning coming out for Pulaski and Lonoke County. Tornado located over Estes or 13 miles southeast of downtown Little Rock, moving east at 45 miles an hour.
Yes, I'm aware. Thanks, Kelly. I needed to wait for the macro to finish. Wait one.
AR link system counting online. Please wait.
AR link system, SKYWARN net up. N5CG. There are squall lines. These are squall line tornadoes. They should be brief. Just as Kelly mentioned a moment ago, there has been a new tornado warning issued. It is a radar-indicated tornado. Includes hail of 1 inch for Lonoke and Pulaski County till 11 a.m. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Estes, 13 miles southeast of downtown Little Rock, moving east at 45. Again, the Weather Service advises these are squall line tornadoes. They should be brief, but they're still capable of doing reasonable damage. If you see any storm damage or have any hail or any other weather observations that you observe, please call in 5CG.
W7NJN.
alarms didn't go off until everything had calmed down, so they really were late. I don't know if that's something that you guys can relay or what.
Unfortunately, that's not triggered by anything the National Weather Service does. It's done by someone in the county, and it's just a matter of, oh, hey, look, there's tornado warning here, and they run over and hit the button.
All right, QSL on that. It wasn't effective, so maybe I'll report it to them. Thank you, W7NJN.
I completely concur. 5JLC and 5CG. Just so that everyone knows the situation, there's still a tornado warning in effect until 11 a.m. for parts of Pulaski and Lono County. The radar indicates tornado 13 miles southeast of downtown Little Rock, moving east at 45 miles an hour. If anyone observes any weather conditions of interest or any damage, please call in 5CG. In 5CG, all stations be advised that the tornado warning area has been modified. It no longer includes any areas of Pulaski County. It is still continuing Lono County area until 11 at 10:42. Severe thunderstorm tornado is located 7 miles south of Lono, moving east at 45. So if you're in that area or you know someone in that area, take shelter. Conditions of interest, call in 5CG. The area covering severe thunderstorm warning, they have removed Faulkner, Pulaski, and Saline counties from that severe thunderstorm warning. It now includes and is continued for Grand, Jefferson, Lonoke, and Prairie counties until 11 a.m. Another 14 minutes. The threat in that severe thunderstorm warning is a possible tornado, winds of 60 miles an hour, and hail of 1 inch. Report from the Toltec Mountain State Park is that they sheltered in place there, and they are still in the shelter, but recently it was very, very loud. So possible tornado in that area. And again, anyone with weather observations of interest or any damage reports, call in 5CG.
SKYWARN, net up.
10-5CG, the AR link SKYWARN net. Any station with weather observations of interest or damage reports, call in 5CG. This is N5CG. Be advised, new strong circulation developing north of Humnoke. If you're in that area, take shelter. We can probably expect a tornado warning for that area soon. Anyone with weather observations of interest or damage reports, call in 5CG.
SKYWARN, net up.
All stations be advised. Tornado warning for Lonoke County continues till 11 a.m. It will probably be extended because at 10:54, the severe thunderstorm in that area was observed as being capable of unleashing a tornado. It's located over Parker's Corner, 12 miles southeast of Lonoke, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. Also, be advised, there's another new spin up, 4 to 5 miles east-northeast of Blakemore. Tornado is likely. If you're in that area, take shelter. If you have any observable weather conditions of interest, call in 5CG. All stations stand by for a new tornado warning. There is a tornado warning forthcoming formally, but in the meantime, there is a likely tornado northwest of Parker's Corner, and
is 11 a.m.
W5RHS repeater.
Sin 5CG, be advised the National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a severe thunderstorm warning, 60-mile-an-hour winds, 1-inch hail for Jefferson, Arkansas, Lincoln, Lone Oak, Monroe, and Prairie counties until 11:45. The tornado warning remains in effect for Lone Oak and Prairie counties, areas near Parker's Corner. If anyone has any weather observations of interest or damage reports, call in 5CG.
SKYWARN, net up. SKYWARN, net up.
Go ahead, Kelly.
You know, we do have an audience. There are 88 people listening on radio reference right now. W5RHS.
All right. I'll begin my singing rendition of the weather to entertain them shortly. You watch those numbers go down. Get 5CG.
W5RHS.
This is N5CG. All stations be advised. Tornado warning for East Central Prairie County has expired, has been allowed to expire. The storm which prompted the warning has moved out of the area, and gusty winds and heavy rain are still possible with this thunderstorm. Be advised the tornado watch remains in effect until 5 p.m. for eastern and central Arkansas. Weather observations of interest or damage reports, call in 5CG.
SKYWARN, net up.
This is N5CG. Since this storm appears to have weakened a bit and is moving out of our coverage area, I'm going to go ahead and take the net down. Again, feel free to continue to discuss weather, and if the need should so arise, someone will bring the net back up. This is N5JLC on tones.
Shutting down AR link system net. Please wait.
Our link system, SKYWARN net, is over.
Acknowledge net is over. Remote link off.
GSO controller.
Full connect to AR link system 443.200 repeater.
K5WRS monitor.